You guys seem to love when I can bring a little bit of lunch inspiration, so that's what I have to share with you today. What's up, guys? I hope you're having another fantastic, beautiful day. My name is Kira if you are new, and today I am here to bring you a little bit of lunch inspiration. Now, I put out a what's for dinner video last week, and as soon as I put out that video, the comments started coming in. All right, we love your what's for dinner videos, but now bring us a what's for lunch. There's something that you guys just absolutely love about my lunch videos, so here we are. I try to deliver. Now, if you guys are new, I have 3 kids. My oldest, Jacob, is 16, and he does virtual learning through our local school district. And then Mason is 7, and Maya is 4, and I homeschool them here. So whether they're doing virtual learning or homeschooling by me, I'm feeding 3 hungry kiddos with completely different palates every single day, 7 days a week, whether it's school, whether the camera's on. I have some hungry kids. So I definitely have a wide variety to share with you guys, and I try not to duplicate the food that I share in the video. So sometimes it takes about a month to compile something that's worth sharing, but I hope that we're able to give you guys just a little bit of food inspiration when it comes to lunchtime. So I'm going to take you down to my counter and I'm going to share with you what I feed my kiddos for lunch. So for our first lunch, I almost feel like this is a throwback lunch to my childhood. Nearly burnt chicken nuggets and a pack of Dunkaroos. But these are the chicken nuggets that I get from Sam's Club that are supposed to be a dupe for Chick-fil-A. And they just don't get crispy unless you kind of over crisp them. So although they look burnt, they are not. They are just crispy. But this is Jake's plate. Of course, he has more chicken nuggets than anybody else. And then I have some of those multicolored grapes. I got a 3-pack of all 3 colors from Aldi. And then he has some ketchup, of course, to dunk his chicken nuggets in. And then he has Dunkaroos, you guys. Dunkaroos is such a throwback to my childhood. My brother loved them more than me. I liked the cookies with the chocolate frosting. He liked the vanilla. And so he was the little one, so he always won. But they're just cookies, little shortbread cookies that you dunk into frosting. And then he has a cheese stick there. And the other 2 little kids, they pretty much have the same thing, except for a smaller amount of chicken nuggets. And instead of grapes, Mason has blackberries and Maya has blueberries. We were just trying to get rid of all of the produce in the house, and so I was catering to everybody's favorites. But this is what the kids are having for lunch today. Now, if you guys are interested in these lunch trays, I got them off of Amazon. They make homeschool lunch super authentic, and they're listed in my Amazon store, which is linked below if you guys want to go ahead and check it out. But here's their lunch for today, and we're starting with Jacob. So I actually got a watermelon from Walmart that was actually sweet. I did notice that the texture was a little bit softer than what it would normally be if it was in fresh during the season, but the flavor was still there. So we enjoyed the watermelon. And then these are the Lucky Charms cookies. They're actually authentic Lucky Charms cookies with the Lucky Charms marshmallows that are right inside the sugar cookie. The kids loved those, so they each got one. And then Jake has a quote unquote fish sandwich. So those are just hamburger buns from the Dollar Tree with some cheese and mayo and fish sticks on it. And then, oh, the mayo's not on it yet. It's just the cheese and the fish sticks. And then over there is his lettuce and his mayo. And then those are the new veggie puffs, the sour cream and onion, the ones that I got from Sam's. Everybody absolutely loved the veggie puffs. It's the same brand that makes veggie straws, and my family was just over the moon for them. So that was Jacob's. And then the little kids had corn dogs. Jacob doesn't like a corn dog, but the little kids do. So they have everything else the same except that main course. They each have a corn dog, and of course they have a little bit of ketchup to dunk it in. But that's what they had for lunch on this day. And now here is another day where they differentiate. My two little kids usually stay pretty close as far as their lunches, but my oldest son definitely beats to his own drum. So let's start off with Jacob first. And his main course is actually something you're going to see in a future What's for Dinner video. So this was a new recipe that I was trying, and it was for smothered chicken burritos, and it was absolutely fantastic. So he wanted another one, so that's what I gave him. His sweet treat were these little minion cookies that I got from the Dollar Tree. It actually spread pretty far for $1, and all of the kids loved it. And then of course Jake has an Annie's Bunnies fruit snack in the strawberry flavor. We are all about our Annie's in the house. And then for the side of his burrito, I did some green onions, some chopped up tomatoes. Those are the really dark green and red ones from the Wild Wonders, with a little bit of sour cream. And then he also has some of those Dilly Bites pickles. And then now for the little kids, we decided to do some chicken and waffles that day. So those are my homemade waffles that I always do in meal prep. And then the chicken kind of changed a little bit because Mason seems to not be a huge fan of those chicken nuggets that come from Sam's Club that are similar to Chick-fil-A because they have a very strong pickle taste. He doesn't like pickles. So that's just a regular great value chicken patty cut into chunks with some ketchup. He has some blackberries, of course, the Minions cookie, that waffle, and then one of those fruit strips that we get from Aldi. And then Amaya has the exact same thing, except she has those chicken nuggets that are from Sam's Club because my girl is all about her pickles. So she is definitely one for those. And then here's a little close-up of those strips from Aldi because I don't get to go to Aldi anymore, so you guys won't see them that often once we run out, but that's their organic brand and they are so delicious. I wish I had Aldi all of the time. Okay, so here is another one of the days where the kids have something just a little bit different than Jacob. So here are my two little kids, and they actually shared a Annie's like pasta and shells. It was something new. I'll show you the box at the end. And so they split that, and then they each have a cheese stick, and then they each have one of these pure layered fruit bars. I got them a heck of a long time ago at Costco. One of them is having strawberry banana and the other one is having the raspberry lemonade. They're each having a yogurt. They're having some graham crackers. We have these like teddy bear shaped ones, and then they each have some strawberries. And the kids love when they have a variety on their plate. Sometimes they don't eat it all and they'll come back and stagger and pick at it throughout the day, but they're not allowed to have anything else until they finish. So here's that Annie's cheese pizza shells with hidden veggies, which is the whole reason why I bought it, because Mason's not a veggie eater. So I was hoping to sneak it in some of his pasta. Okay, so now here is Jake's plate, and I was excited to share this with you because you guys always see in my grocery hauls me buy those mega bowls for Jake, but you never really see him eat them. So this is the buffalo mac and cheese with the chunks of chicken, and there's supposed to be like 23 grams of protein in this mega bowl. So he really enjoys them, and I don't feel bad about giving them to him. And then he has the sour watermelon raisins. He absolutely loves them. I have some cucumbers cut up for him here. I have some strawberries cut up for him here. And then this is the chewy chocolate and peanut butter protein bar that I got from Trader Joe's, and he literally absolutely loved it. So I was really happy to get that for him because anything protein for my boy, I am all about. So here are the two littles plates, and you can tell this is a day that we were doing like a fun Friday. Usually on fun Fridays, I'm not as structured with lunch trays and things like that. And of course, if it's Friday, it's pizza. So these are the Red Baron pizzas that I get from Costco. We absolutely love those. I just threw a couple of tater tots in when I threw those pizzas into the toaster oven. And so they're each having pizza. Of course, Maya has pepperoni because she likes pepperoni, and Mason just has cheese. Mason has a banana, but Maya's not really a fan of bananas, so she has grapes. And then again, they both have those fruit strips from Aldi, and that's the Wildberry flavor, and they're almost like a flat fruit leather, which is why I like them because they're thin. So the kids still feel like they're having something sweet, but it's not like a huge big bag of gummies. I don't know. I really love them. Can you tell that I'm addicted to Aldi and I wish I had one all the time? Okay, great. All right, so now here is Jake's pizza. He's also having one of those Red Baron pizzas, but do you see that he makes me cut up his pepperoni? He doesn't like when the pepperoni is like in those whole rounds, so I have to cut his. But he also has tater tots, he also has grapes, and then he has another box of those watermelon sour raisins. He keeps telling me, Mom, they have to be better than fruit snacks because they're raisins. So that's what he keeps getting. All right, today was breakfast. For lunch, you saw that chicken and waffles flip. Well, this was like brunch for my kids. So I had leftover roasted potatoes from the night before, so I added that with eggs and ham and cheese. And so each one of the kids had potatoes, ham, eggs, and cheese. And then they each had some blueberries. They have a little bit of those Minion cookies as their sweet treat. And then they're splitting, the little kids, a buttered everything bagel. And then the yogurts are the ones from Trader Joe's. Maya has the raspberry and Mason has the lemon cream. Holy cow, with that lemon cream, I can't even. I just posted on my Instagram how stinking good that lemon cream yogurt is. And now here is Jake's plate. So Jake also has the eggs with potatoes and ham and cheese, but he didn't want it scrambled, so to say. I had to fold it over like an omelet for him. And then he has a full everything bagel with butter and jelly. He has a little bit of those Minions cookies, and then he had some strawberries. My kid could tear up a container of strawberries. All of my kids could, but Jake, he is all about that strawberry life. So I have to stop right here and take a minute to share this with you guys. So look at the difference in the quality. The first few video clips were from my camera, my Canon G7X. And then the still shots you saw were from my iPhone 11. And then now this is a video from my iPhone 11. And it looks nothing the same, but it's because I have to email the files so that they compress down because my computer won't accept my phone. And so this is why I need a Mac. And I have to say it out loud so that if I keep saying it out loud, I'll go get one because I need all of my devices to talk to each other. All right, we're on to another meal and we're starting off with Jake first. This is that gnocchi Sorrentina. It's the red one from Trader Joe's. So I made sure I wanted to film this clip to share with you guys because he usually gets the white gorgonzola, but he absolutely loved it. He still has some grapes. Those are 3 of the Duke sticks. That's popcorn from Aldi. And those are those little round like shortbread cookies that come in those blue tins that you always get around Christmas time. So each of the kids have some of those cookies. Jake has 3 of them. The other kids only have 2. But they absolutely love those cookies. And then I think you'll notice a trend. The kids have corn dogs again, but Jake always has some kind of pasta dish in lieu of this because he's just not a fan. So each of the kids on this day have a corn dog. They each have some blackberries, a little ketchup for their corn dog. And then the day before we had macaroni and cheese. So we had a little bit left over. So each of the kids got a little bit of mac and cheese. That was a nice switch for them and a little bit of extra protein. They also have that popcorn. And then they each, like I said, have 2 of those cookies from the little blue tin. And that is it for lunches for all of the kids. And then I just have one still shot of lunches for Jake. And I had to share this. I found it in my computer. This was something that he took and sent to me because I wasn't filming lunches that day. But he wanted to show this lunch because, of course, I made it and it came out beautiful. But these are the red and green tortilla chips that I found at Big Lots when we did their Christmas themed lunches. And we had a little bit left over. And we had tacos the night before, and I still had, or enchiladas, and we still had filling left over. So I just went ahead and made him a plate of like holiday themed nachos, and then he had those Oh Snap pickles, and he had an orange, and then those sour watermelon raisins. Like I told you, that kid is obsessed with those. And then that was it for that day. All right, you guys, so that's it for another lunch video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. If you are new here and you enjoyed this lunch video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on all notifications, because like I said, I usually post one of these once a month, but they are completely random, and there's definitely no consistency to them, but I still hope that they were able to just inspire you just a little bit to switch up your normal lunch game. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I love you guys all so, so much. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.